skies.
There's no way, how is that a misclick? And it actually benefited him. I wanted to play him to deal damage. His misplay actually helped him. Okay, watch this. Sigil. Ignite. Mantis Claw. This is just not even fair. Welcome to another Eternal Behemoths Thera draft. Honestly, I think it's insane how many subscribers we've gotten. I didn't think anybody would care enough to subscribe. So I have my eye on 100. You guys have been killing it. So I'm going to say it again. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And let's make it to 100. Okay. Ooh, baby. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to get off of Pincer Ant here. This card's insane in draft. Yeah, I mean, easy Pincer Ant there. I mean, that's the card's stupid good. So what's this guy? Really surprised that's a rare. It's only a one-time thing, and it's double Primal Influence. What else do we have here? Crowd Favorites, really strong. Crowd Favorite or Whistling Quill. I almost kind of just want Crowd Favorite. Like, we definitely want to see... Actually, come to think of it, times common versatile weapon costs 4. So we'd only be relying on Mantis Claw, which is the fire versatile weapon. I think we'll go with Crowd Favorite here. I feel like the rare versatile weapon isn't that insane. And then coming to this pack, we have Stonefist Nomad, which is a fantastic 2-drop. Troublemaker, Twilight Lantern, another really strong 2-drop. I think I would rather pick something, since these two are fairly, to me, they're on the same level, just because this 2-drop just absolutely ends the game when you flood out like we do. But that's gonna be our pick here. Ooh, oh my god, love that card. But we are pretty far from that, especially when we have two really strong fire cards in the pack. I'm gonna take the removal here over really strong aggressive 2-drop. Okay, so we have our first shadow delivery here. Entrapment as some removal, but then two pretty good fire cards. And I think I'm just gonna take Caravan Mage. Twilight Lantern. I definitely am also a fan of Warren Tactician, but we'll take another fire card. Mantis Claw here, and that's what we want for Crowd Favorite. Nothing else is remotely close to that. Okay, a bunch of Shadow, and we've seen, like, no decent time. Out of these 6-drops, let's see, if we're Stone Scar, we would rather have Leeching Viper. I guess we wouldn't really want either. But they're both decent in time, paired with time. The time units also generate a lot of extra units to sack with Midnight Hunter, but I think we'll take the Leeching Viper here. All of this is pretty mediocre. I guess I'll take Last Light Infusion, because it can be okay. Okay, I don't care about any of this. We'll take the Stinger, because it's the strongest card. Can't see a world we'd play 2 infusions, but... I mean, this card's just stupid. I kind of just want to... Wow, what is this pack? Premium Uncommon, Premium Common? Let's pretend this wasn't in the pack. What would I pick here? It's actually really nothing crazy. Like, Myrmidon's great. Living Reflection's pretty dang good. Another Caravan Mage or Hive Stinger, probably. Like, these two would stay on plan, but they're quite a bit weaker than either of these two, which are off plan. And this is also just off plan. Is this double? Of course it is. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna, you know, take a chance on Sadistic Gremlin, but this is gonna be a tough one, huh? Because you just got past Insatiable Anteater, which this card is insane and goes really well with Pincer Ant here and our fire card so far. I think that's just the pick. Like if this wasn't in the pack and I was trying to go Stone Scar, there's literally just no shadow card in this pack, so it'd be like Caravan Crusher, and there's no good time cards. So yeah, since that's the case, we'll just take the Anteater. We might just be off the Grimulkin. Amber Beetle's fantastic. Caravan Delivery. I mean, this unit's just so strong. And once again, no shadow cards to make us want to try to force our legendary we picked up. Okay, now we get a delivery, but that's certainly not happening. It would be funny to try to splash this, put it in our market, and only grab it with the delivery once we have 2 influence, but that's jank. So Caravan Crusher or Secluded Druid? Caravan Crusher is pretty strong, and so we'll take it. Okay, this is a tough one. We have Beekeeper, Twilight Lantern, and Crowd Favorite, and I think we're like pretty solidly in Praxis at this point. I think I want more 2-drops since we're leaning more aggressive, and Twilight Lantern is just so good. I say that and we get a Jackal King here. I mean, we're gonna have some amount of hunt over just another Caravan Crusher. Like, we already have 4 decent 4-drops. If we want a finisher, this is one of the better ones. So we'll take it, but not entirely sure we're gonna end up playing it. Okay, Youngblood Recruits or High Peak Raider. See, already another 4-drop we could take, but we'll take the Youngblood Recruits. Didn't even miss it. So, Caravan Crusher over Gentle Seeker. This is better in a more controlling deck where we're going to sit behind some relics and gain advantage, but just take nonsense. Take another Recruits. Cookmaster. Okay, not great. There's a Party Crasher. Party Crasher, like Seek Power here. Once Seek Power wouldn't be the worst, but theoretically it's a little more replaceable than Party Crasher is, so I think we'll take first Party Crasher over first Seek Power, but I can't, we get instantly punished by seeing another one here. Okay, Ancient Lore Grumbo's Platoon. I don't mind an Ancient Lore to refuel our hand. We already have lots of units, and even though Grumbo's Platoon is pretty good. And then there is Armaments Collector, which once again we only have 1 relic. I'll go with the Ancient Lore. I think we have a lot of really strong units to get. I almost don't mind a Bren's Insight over a hard to cast 2-drop when there are plenty of decent 2-drops in the next pack of Behemoths that we can pick up. I mean, is there an upper limit of Crashers we would take? I mean, there's Lutstrung Bow. Yeah, I guess we'll take the Bow. Oh, wow, these packs have really fallen off. Guess we'll take the Relic, but probably not doing anything. Grizzled Hermit or Rebel Sharpshooter. Take the Rebel Sharpshooter. I don't know if we want another 6-drop. Let's just take a clunky weapon. Clunky 4-drop or a 1-drop. Sure. Okay, and then just a bunch of nothing. My policy for always taking the legendary is kind of backfiring on me here. But Second Ignite is so good. Okay. What do we miss? Let's just not even look at anything, so I can just take the legendary without feeling bad. Camp Menace or Caravan Mage. At this point, what 3 are we taking out? We'll err on the less expensive card. excuse me, another Twilight. Oh my god, all of these cards are great for us. Myrmidon Builder is just insane. But we have 4/4 already. It helps us ramp in a Jackal King if we end up playing Jackal King. I think it is between Myrmidon Builder or Twilight Lantern, and I think Builder is less replaceable than Twilight Lantern, so we're gonna pick it up here. Oh wait, Hive Stinger does cost 3. I'm just an idiot. We're definitely picking that up. I guess we would just take a Yeti Cookmaster, but we aren't happy about it. Okay, this is just nothing. Nothing. I'll take the premium. Wow, just really absolutely nothing in these last packs. Okay. Wow, that was insane. The last several, like 6 picks of that pack were nothing. So we need 3 cuts here. Let's take out a 7-drop. I kind of do want to play Last Light Infusion. I mean, we have a ton of units. Oh yeah, we can probably take out that weapon. Yeah, I think we just take out like Rebel Sharpshooter. Yeah, we missed out on some Nightfall enablers, kind of waffling between different deck ideas, whether we're going a little bit higher curve into like Jackal King or even like the dual faction card for Praxis, the 7-cost 8/8 rabbit thing. But this is probably fine. Let's see how it does. Oh man, I really think a random hand is just better than this. Like, we're supposed to be the aggressive deck. Okay. I mean, we'll be able to go Youngblood, and our opponent mulligan, so that is a good sign. I wonder why they took away the ranks against you and your opponent. I mean, probably because of people like me that whenever I draft, I'm like silver or gold, and it's like against a platinum or masters level person. Just because of how, you know, it's a small group of people that are drafting. I've never seen this card in any of my drafts or overviews of the set. All units lose Aegis, and it gets +1 for each. Okay. We'll just attack because they can trade.
I could get used to this.
I get to play recruits here, and I mean, if we go Last Light, if he attacks back and we can go Last Light Infusion or something, we'll see. Notably, we're still missing our second time influence. Okay. Let's see, we probably want Caravan Crusher on this board. We don't want to trade recruits to grow that into a 3/3. Luck String Bow does sound nice as well, but let's just use the Crusher here. If we hit a Sigil, yeah, let's just go for it, because this is a pretty big turn. Now he's going to have to trade for the 2/2 at this point. He can't take 9 here. We are in a bit of trouble, though. If he just goes Interesting. If he goes Sigil into something even as simple as Cautious Mantis and makes just a giant unit, oh my god. Okay. Things are not looking good for our opponent. They're spending turn 5 while they're behind to use a draw spell. You have to remember our opponent did mulligan, so maybe their hand was super awkward. It's a good one, but they're still going to take a lot of damage here. They still take 2 damage from that. Infusion lets us get in for a ton, but it doesn't use our power efficiently. Play Beetle here. If we can spike even just 1 sigil. Okay, we didn't hit a sigil. We'll pass a turn here. We got a giant unit now. The other option is we would have Last Light infusioned. He would be at 5. We wouldn't have this. I mean, he would be in a pretty rough spot. Maybe that was the better move. It wasn't as power efficient, but he would have no units. We wouldn't have Twilight Lantern. Okay, we're in the same exact situation here then. But we'll use Ancient Lore. Attack for both. Okay, and if he doesn't kill Youngblood recruits, this is pretty much game. Nightfall is not great for our opponent.
I could get used to this.
Okay, we have game if he doesn't kill the Youngblood recruits. I suppose he could still have a bunch of spells that deal with it when we attack, but... Okay, game 1. Okay, game 2. Ugh. We'll keep because we have early interaction and a card that can get a unit. But I'm not happy. Well, now I'm a little more happy, but we do still need the Time Sigil here. So we'll choose to do that over double fire for Ignite here.
The flames
Sure.
guide us.
Okay, let's just use it now. Okay, only had one option apparently. Okay, there goes 2 of our Time Sigils. Oh, thank. Okay, we need to remember to play that. This hand was really... Come on, what's the point of drafting a curve if the shuffler's gonna do this to us? 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay. Sure. And we're gonna ignite the 4-2. Spend 1 mana to kill a 4-drop. That's why Ignite is so ridiculous. I almost wonder if we want to save the Pinsirant for after we Insatiable Anteater. That way we can get 2 draws of Nightfall. So let's play Amber Beetle here. Okay, wow, we almost helped our opponent milling 2 pretty bad cards. There must be some sort of fire... Well, I guess their dual faction card cares about weapons too, so we'll need to be careful here. Seek power. They don't have... Okay. I mean, what's he gonna block and use Ignite? Okay. Okay, our opponent just spent their whole turn where they had 5 power to play Seek power, so they just have 1,000,000 6-drops in their hands. Okay, I feel bad about what I'm saying. Maybe this is a newer player, because I'm seeing a lot of cards you just shouldn't put in your deck. So, I mean, there's almost nothing we're afraid of at this point. So, we'll just play the Pinceran. This will almost assuredly give us the game here. But right, there's just a lot of not impactful enough cards. Wildland Scavenging. Reforge is really too expensive. So, this is why you should stay tuned to the channel and subscribe and watch. Okay, let's finish this. I'm guessing they have the 3 damage and yeah. GG's. May fortune. That wasn't really... I don't know if he was being sarcastic with that, but that wasn't really luck. That's why it's important. And I even say during the league videos, like, only play good cards. Otherwise, you're just going to gain a lot of ground over your opponents. Man, the 6-drop might as well be like a mulligan, starting with 2 lands, and the 2 units are Yeti Cookmaster. Let's get something different here. Yeah, I like this much more.
You've got a choice to make. Stay on the path.
We have a nice little curve here going.
Let's cut you down to size.
Okay, we're gonna use the bow here. This isn't really where we want to be. Like, you're seeing we're like already tapping out of here for gas.
Take it to the skies.
Oh, well. Oh my god, actually that's really bad for our opponent.
The flames will guide us.
Okay, this turned out much more different than we were expecting. Okay, I get to play like another unit here too.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, we'll just Last Light Infusion so the 1/1 can't trade for any one unit. I hope I mean, well, I guess that does represent more damage. Okay, our opponent has nothing on their field, and they're at 4, and we're going to get 2 draws next turn. GG's. Wow, that was a pretty insane curve out. Okay, we are off to a blisteringly quick 3-0 right now. Our deck has been popping off, even with some not insane opening hands. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be another pretty crazy aggressive hand here. Come on, let's see like another Time Sigil and then like Pincer Ant. Oh yeah, and our opponent didn't do anything with that turn. So are they gonna have flyers? I mean, I'd rather just play Lantern, Twilight Lantern. We can just ignite whatever unit he plays. And then deal 8 damage to him. Oh, wow. This is just stupid. My friend.
Take it to the skies.
Okay, they're just giving up. There's no way. How is that a misclick? And it actually benefited him, because I wanted to play him to deal 3 damage. Oh, that's so funny. His misplay actually helped him. Oh my god, how the hell? Okay, so what if we just played Hive Stinger? We would attack for 8 in the air then? The other option is just play Hive Stinger to kill the 2-1 and swing for 8. I don't know. I think it's just play Hive Stinger on the double damage. Wait, what? I don't know what's going on with our opponents, but okay. Maybe they have a sack a unit, deal 3, like a calculated strike or whatever it's called. Oh, weird games, man.
I will not be chained
good.
down.
This is an outrage!
Okay, I mean, it's pretty hard to imagine a sequence where our opponent gets out of this. The 4-3 alone threatens them, but if they just use removal...
For Steelvard.
Um. Yeah, let's just use that. We'll probably just be able to get him dead with chip damage. Just like 1 damage from Nightfall, 1 damage from Lutstring Bow. Really? Okay, now we for sure just use Lutstring Bow. And now they're just dead to Caravan Mage. Weird game. Oh, it's got life steal. Our opponent's not going to be happy about this one.
For steel bard.
I mean, they just about recovered there.
The flames will guide us.
We didn't top deck it, so... Okay, we are 4-0 currently. Okay, here's our first, like, what the hell is even this? So, for sure a redraw. Hopefully we can get something more reasonable. Okay. Not great with no 2-drops.
Fist, brother!
It's a 2-drop, but, like, our worst one. What do we got? Okay. Our opponent used good removal on like our worst 2-drop. And we were going to play a 3-drop that we care about. I guess not that much more. But... Okay. We basically drew into nothing. Because 5th power doesn't do anything for us here. Okay, I'm actually happy about that. I do think we attack. I imagine our opponent's going to take it, and we'll play the overstated unit to start. So we need to keep in mind entrapment. Justice has not, now that I'm thinking about it, Justice has not had the greatest removal in the past couple sets. Oh wow, but he also has Icicle. Oop. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll play Crusher first. If we hit a Sigil, we can then use Bren's Insight. Okay, nothing. Opponent's got a lot of interaction here. Still no 4th Sigil. What? Okay. Let's use Bren's Insight first. We have a lot of strong 4-drops we could get.
Eventually.
Never thought I'd do that. Okay, that was good. Yeah, because if we chose Insatiable Anteater, we would have just done nothing. Like, I would have played Last Light Infusion on just him. And he would have already attacked, so I don't get any benefit from playing a spell. So I do think that was the right play. But that's a tough one for sure. Okay. Well... Oh, it turns off Killer. That's actually really interesting. But I kind of just like Party Crasher, hold up, Ignite. The other option is just Last Light Infusion, buffing both, and then Caravan Mage dealing 2 to is... Actually, that's also busted. And it keeps it night again.
The flames will guide us.
Okay, now it's... I don't want to say impossible for our opponent to come back from that, but they need like some crazy rare lifesteal, the rare lifesteal weapon. So what, they have another lightning strike maybe, but yeah, that's game. Let's go. Oh my god, this deck's insane. Okay, we are 5-0 with almost without an ounce of like resistance from our opponents. So I'm not sure if we're just getting lucky with like the matchmaking or how our opponent's drawing versus our draws, but we're gonna need to like look and review this deck and kind of see what are the traits this deck has that, you know, are really important for a successful deck in this format, because man, this is insane.
On the path.
Like, maybe just Nightfall aggro is just the way to go. I mean, when it's backed up by Pinsirant and Insatiable Anteater, it's not very surprising. Also, Caravan Mage is, like, way overperformed. Discard an 8-drop. We'll for sure take that. Oh, we are for sure racing, my good friend. Okay, and I think to keep the Nightfall train rolling, even though it's not mana or power efficient, we do still want to use the second Twilight Lantern. And now we're gonna... This is just a stupid... We've done the same line of play multiple times with Ignite or Caravan Mage up, depending on what he plays. And if we hit a Sigil next turn... Or actually, it doesn't matter, because we'll probably just Ignite at the end of his turn. Oh... So, we're just gonna grow our big boys here, keep it Nightfall. I assume we'll bait out a removal spell here, but that's fine. Attack for 12. I mean, they are holding us back here. They did have to 2-for-1 themselves to do that. Okay, so we really want to hit a Sigil here this next turn. That way we can Ignite and then maybe Hive Stinger. That might just be game. 6, 12 plus... Yeah, that'll be exactly game. So if our opponent doesn't have removal...
Do you still have
Okay.
thoughts?
Yeah, so if we hit a sigil here, that's game. Oh my god, this is... Okay, watch this. Sigil. Ignite. Mantis Claw. This is just not even fair. Oh. Okay, we have literally... This is the quickest 6-0 I've ever had. But now we're getting our first, like, kind of awkward hand here. We're on the draw. Oh my god. This has just been, like...
You've got a choice to make.
Not even fair for our opponents.
Saw through the trees.
Okay, so really wish we could have... Please trade. It's worth a shot. So,
Veal, take it down.
please hit... I don't even know. No sigil. Interesting. So, there is an interesting decision here. Hive Stinger gets to kill... Yeah, we should kill the 2/2 dual faction card while we can, because this is going to stay a 2/2 for Caravan Mage to kill. Weird we're switching to, like, the controlling deck here. Okay, I was gonna say, if our opponent missed another drop, they're in trouble. Time Sigil. Okay. Well, if it just always works out for us, we'll just play the most impactful thing we can. Sigil and... Moment of Heroism. What could they even have to kill it? Lightning Strike. Okay, Entrapment if they don't do anything.
The forge warms my horns.
Okay, so... We could play Party Crasher, exhaust the 2/2, attack with everything. The other option is advantage, play Crowd Favorite, Mantis Claw, kill the 3/3, attack with just the 4/4. That's pretty strong.
Are you entertained?
Yeah, I decided to swing in with a 2/1. It doesn't feel great to just trade it for a 2/2, but at this point, I feel like that was a good move. Why is he attacking with that 2/2? So now you basically get to do the same thing, just trade Party Crasher for the 3/3.
This is an
Okay.
outrage.
Versus if he didn't attack with the 2/2, he could have just traded the 2/2. No, it's not gonna work. He could have traded the 2/2 for the 3, or Party Crasher, and then the 3/3 could have ate the 2/1. We aren't out of this yet, but our opponent's one big unit from... Oh, I mean, Nightfall actively helps us. Okay, let's kill the 2/2. Let's go! Oh my god! How long has it been? That was the quickest 7-0 I've ever had. That was like even easier than that one insane draft where we had like a million rares. And we can't even really say, oh, we had 2 really strong rares. Pinceran only showed up in 2 games, and Insatiable Anteater only 1 of the games. The real winners was Twilight Lantern was just busted, followed up by the 2 Ignites, always seeing them. And then a combination of Caravan Mage, tempo-y cards. Caravan Mage, the Party Crasher, Caravan Crusher. Wow, this deck was actually just busted. Most of those games we won just tempoing our opponent out. Twilight Lantern turn 2, turn 3, second Twilight Lantern, ignite the thing at his end step, attack for 8 on turn 3. Like, that was crazy. Following up with the previous draft into this one, I'm on a little bit of a hot streak, so maybe we're finally starting to understand the format. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers, which would be insane, and I didn't think that would even be possible, but remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed that draft as much as I did, and I'll catch you on the channel for more. Peace!